Time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes, stir counterclockwise. I dream of you all night. Feel with emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is taking over your mind entirely. I'm the only one that you see. I got what you want, what you need. Before you know it, you're falling deep in love with me. Little sweet spice. Made a love potion for you.
I just cut it right off there. Hello, friends. Welcome to Storytellers Hearth. We're gonna do a date announcement for June. I appreciate y'all hanging out while we were late because I have been planning this for months. I have all of my slideshow ready. I've got all of the Instagram story stuff ready. Like, I am prepared. Did I make a sign-up form? No, I did not. So that's what I did in the last 4 minutes while you all were waiting for us to arrive. Also, I was outside planting plants for 2 hours, and so I'm very dirty, and this water is fantastic because it's 87 degrees outside. How's Sam today?
Sam is good today. My oldest decided to stay home from school because, like, the teachers were basically just, if your kids want to come, they can come. If not, just, My younger two went. I don't know why, but
they probably threw him in an auditorium and had him watch a movie.
Possibly. But I've had a good day. I've been working on my newsletter on and off. It's almost done. I'm just waiting for one person to reply.
Is it me?
No. It's CB.
It's usually me. It's usually me. You just told me this, but I was in the panic when you told me this. So
You're good. It wasn't you.
It wasn't me. And you just told me this. We just had this conversation 5 seconds ago.
It's okay.
I accessed it. Okay. We've got some friends. We've got Mars. We've got Ty. We've got the other Jessica and Shannon and us. Look at me. And Heather and Julie. And excited to be back. Ooh. We are also excited to be back, but gosh, the break was nice.
So excited.
I'm telling you, the break was fantastic though. Like, not having anything to worry about or panic about or stress about, and just like going. And I know it's coming up, but I've got plenty of time, and I didn't even procrastinate anything except for the form, and that's just because I forgot it. I mean, living the dream. Hello, Morgan. Hello, Maria. Hello, Anna. Hello, Essie. Hello, Cool Gamer 2 and Cool Gamer 2. Hello, Brianna, who's also live streaming right now somewhere. No. Yes. Living for Blonde Jess, such a vibe. She's here. She's got blonde hair. It's not orange. It was orange the other day. If you watch today's video, you can watch me transition from a brunette to a blonde. I'm just saying. Like, if you don't need any other reason to watch it,
that's a good reason.
You can watch me transition from a brunette to a blonde. Devash is here. Casey's here. Julie's here. Yes, on Brittany's channel. It's read a book together day. I remember vaguely, but then for some reason I was like, no, Tuesdays is Leandra's day, but not this week. Listen, everybody streams too much and I can't keep up, but I'm trying. Okay? I'm trying.
You're doing a better job than me. For some reason, the YouTube chat is not showing me everybody's comments, and I'm upset with it.
It's because it's live on my channel and StreamYard's channel. So, or on Storytellers Hearth channel.
Oh, yes. I see.
Yes. You can share it to your channel too. You have the option to do that.
I know.
I just do it that way so we don't miss anybody, you know? You could watch it anyways. There might be clues in it. There might be clues in it. I can't tell anybody whether there are clues or not. Might be though. Readathon clues. Since we're all here, do you guys want to have a date announcement just for fun? Oh wait, that's why we're here, isn't it?
Yes.
You have a pupper doggo behind you that I just noticed because they're blending in with your background.
Oh, yeah, my voidlings are, it's always fun to spot the voidling, like a game of words. So.
Well, I mean, usually it's the cat, so.
Yeah, they're all voidlings. We only have one pet who's not just black, and he's gold and yellow. So.
Just randomly see, I just seen like the ear, and I was like, what is that? Oh, that's the dog. Okay, well.
Yeah, that's fine. This is the big old girl.
Yeah, baby. Ah, I'm going to hit the button. Are you ready to hit the button?
I'm ready to hit the button. Let's go.
Okay, I don't think. Ta-da!
Yeah.
The weekend relay is going to be June 21st through the 23rd. I don't have the energy to make cool sounds right now.
You got me for that.
Right. I'm very out of shape, and I planted a lot of plants, man. I can't.
Which child, Grape?
Your child. The dog child.
My fuzzy child?
Yes.
I have so many children.
She's like, was there a human child in here and I missed them?
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Here comes the cat child. I've got 4 cat children, 2 dog children, 3 non-fuzzy children. At least they're non-fuzzy for now.
I'm going to tell you, Shannon's like one of the main things that I was like, I have like a specific priority in June that is readathon related.
No, Father's Day again.
I don't have a father, so I don't care about Father's Day, and I don't write anymore, so you know, will I be hanging out at the All the Troop Writers Conference? Yes.
No, Father's Day is the 16th. We missed Father's Day this year.
Right. She said we missed everything. We did great.
Oh, I thought, sorry, I thought she was saying, no, not Father's Day again. I was like,
no, we skipped it this time. But honestly, it was really just because the Amazing Readathon is having a big event the weekend before that that I have to be present for, because that is a commitment I made. So this was the weekend that we had left.
Yeah.
We could have done the first weekend, but no one is prepared for that because we had too much stuff to do and not enough time to do it. Because
we couldn't do the first weekend. I will be in a writer's retreat the first weekend.
You will be. That's right. See?
This is the one that we had left.
I definitely thought it was an actual child. I saw something glowing, so I thought it was a child with a device.
See? No, it's the big girl. Pointing down at her again. She's sleeping now, so.
Yeah. I got the notification email and immediately raced away from my boyfriend. Hopefully he ain't mad. And if he is, too bad.
You know what? I support you. If he's mad at you, you can just come to my DMs and let me know.
And Bree says, I did not miss Father's Day for my shenanigans. You know, it's fine.
Well,
we will live to shenanigan. It's fine. I don't even know what the next slide is, so we're all going to find out together. I don't know what order these are in. Oh, look, I made them pretty. I did good. How to host. I guess first we should say, what the heck is this thing that we're doing? Look, ta-da! What is it? If you don't know.
Hold on. To Seraphim Dragon, aka Rue. Yes, there are 2 chats. She is streaming to the Storytellers Hearth and her channel. I would stream it to my channel as well, but we're too far in, and I would miss the beginning, and my OCD will not allow that. So next time.
I'm like, I told you that the other day. You could just hit the button thing in it, and then
I know, Jess. Do you know how busy I have been? I just got back from a convention.
What? No, you're not allowed. Mystery slides. Anywho, yes, the Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay is a weekend event where our friends who either like to write, tell, or read stories get together, and we do lots of things. We either read a lot, we write a lot. You can watch TV if you want. I don't really care. It's all for you and for us. It's about stories. You can verbally sit around a campfire and tell stories if you'd like. That would be cool.
It's a weekend event where creatives and storytellers and story enthusiasts get together and support each other through our creative endeavors and our creative endeavor lifestyles. So some people just like hang out with other, hang out in the chats and do their laundry so that they can like prepare for upcoming writing events or, such like that. A lot of people used to, especially our October one, they would use it for Preptober for other things. And we're good here. We like to emphasize self-care as well as product. Like there's less of an emphasis on productivity and more of just progress. So all progress is progress.
We're not a toxic productivity cult. We probably are an actual cult, but we're not a toxic productivity cult.
Yeah, we're not.
We probably are a cult, but it's probably a different kind of cult.
Hopefully a good kind.
Are there good kinds? I don't really know. That's what it is. If you would like to host, if you've hosted 3+ times, you do not need to fill out a host application. This is the same thing that we did last October. If you've hosted 3 or more times, you do not need to fill out a host application. There will be a link provided for you in Discord when we are finished with this live stream where you could just go in and fill out your availability. Put your name on there. Whatever name I know you by on the internet is fine. You know if I know you or not.
It will also be posted in the community tab of YouTube.
Yes. Mars says we're not a regular cult. We're a fun cult.
See, Mars gets me.
I'm in multiple cults, so I don't know how that works.
You just don't remember which one is which anymore.
I do not. If you have not hosted 3 or more times, then you will fill out the host application per its instructions, which is what I finished immediately before we finish this. And the link will be, again, on the Discord later, and also down in the description box once we're finished. Also, the link for the Discord should be in the description box down below. It should just magically put itself there. I don't really know. Host selection is done randomly via the wheel picker of doom. I put everybody's name in that wheel pickery thingy and then I just spin it. Sometimes I go, whoever I pull out first are the people who go, and other times I let it spin, and then those names are the people who don't get it until it's down to the number of people I need. It depends on how I feel that day.
She's a Gemini.
I am a Gemini, and I have a great time with it. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, and then my brain jumped out of my brain, and now I don't know what that was. There are a few people who are guaranteed a host spot. That would be Sam, because that's her reward for running the shenanigans. Me, if I choose to have one, because sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, depends on how I'm feeling and what else I've got scheduled around that time period. We used to invite someone with 10,000 or more subscribers to run a fundraiser for NaNoWriMo, which we are no longer doing. We are completely walking away from NaNoWriMo after all the shenanigans that they again last year. So we're probably also in the future going to change like the months of when we do these, since they are not evenly spread throughout the year. But that's a thing for the end of the readathon.
For this year, we will still be doing June and October.
Yes.
And then next year we will do a special live to let everybody know what months we're going to change to moving forward and everything. Since
As
we're
you
no
all know, when October hits, we get to the end of the one in October, and then I tell you everything is changing, and this is what you can expect next year. Just wait for the end of October, and I'll tell you what to expect next year. It's a fun time. But yeah, Sam's guaranteed a spot. I can have one if I want one. I'm not taking one this year, but I'm doing something else, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. Deadlines. Sam, would you like to read something? I'm just doing all the things. I'm just talking over you. You don't have to if you want to. I don't even know if you do any of
I keep
these.
bullying in when I want to bully in. It's fine. But yes, I will read our deadlines because this is the part that I am most responsible for. So host applications and co-host availability. The application will be available May 21st through the 31st. You have until then to apply to be a host or co-host. Host will be notified June 1st and 2nd, which is a Saturday and Sunday. The host info blurb will be due June 7th. If you have trouble doing your host info blurb, you can always ask for assistance. You can ask me specifically because I love helping to write them. I have written them for several people, and I have just helped other people tweak them and everything. Blurbs they're one of my many jams. Co-host recruitment will be June 3rd to 30th. Thumbnail
13th.
13th. I'm dyslexic. So co-host recruitment will be June 3rd to 13th. The event will be over by then. So definitely apply before then.
Yeah.
Thumbnail and stream. For the thumbnails and streams to be posted publicly, and all co-hosts finalized needs to be June 14th, which is a Friday, and then the event begins June 21st. The reason the thumbnails and streams need to be public a week early is because it gives Jess and I a week to organize the playlist and the social media posts that we will be doing to promote each and every stream.
Yes. Also, when I reach out to you, when I do my host notifications, I will tell you, this is the stream that you said you were available for. Are you still available for it? You tell me yes or no. We finagle if we need to finagle. If you've hosted before, I'll say, cool. Do you want to reuse your info blurb from last time, or do you want to do a new one? If you haven't done one before, I will give you, I'll send you to our Instagram where you can get examples of the ones that people have done over the past several years, because there's a plethora of them on there. And if you need help, Samurai can help you. I like saying Samurai.
It's fine. I dig it.
Samurai can help you with that. We're not mean, I promise. We just Sam likes things to be in order, and I just like things to be done. You can do them early if you want to do them early. I don't care.
We, in fact, love you if you do them early. You always get a special message and gift from me showing my appreciation.
Yes, it's great. Next slide. Here's where things are going to change for this year. I told you things were going to change. I was going to consider moving things around, and I definitely did. Streams are going to be 3-hour blocks, which I will be showing you the schedule here in a couple of slides. It might be the next slide. I don't really know, because again, I don't know where the slides are. There will be 3-hour blocks. There will be 3 1-hour breaks during the event. Those will be our social streams per se. There's not going to be 2 tracks of streams this year. There's only going to be 1, because the social streams were so lowly watched last year for all 3 events, and middle of the night there's basically nobody there. So we will be doing overnight breaks. And from the feedback form, most people either wanted to completely get rid of the social tracks because they said it distracted them, because they wanted to be social. And so they were doing that instead of doing the productivity streams. So
yeah, the social tracks worked for a while, but then I think that, like, when we started this back up, there weren't a ton of other like writing
And there's so many now.
write-a-thons. That's the word I'm thinking of, write-a-thons. And there are so many now, which is a good thing. We love that. We love that there are a lot of them. And literally, Wally Simo in the Troublemaker server was just messaging. She's thinking of doing a 20K weekend this weekend.
Right.
So it's like, it's no longer the like only place for people to get this. So now the social tracks, they don't have their purpose anymore. So
it's almost like people listened when I would change things, and I would say, if you don't like my event, go ahead and make your own. And they listened and they made their own. It's great. I love it. Because you know what? Having things be different is great. Okay. Limits. There are no caps on co-host limit or number of streams you can be on. Go wild, be free. If you can have 10 hosts on your, okay, there technically is a co-host limit because your co-host limit is 10. Whatever your limit is on StreamYard, you can't like have 9 people for the first hour and then switch out for a different 9 people for the second hour and then a different 9 people for the third hour. People don't have to be there all 3 hours, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
your co-hosts have to be pre-approved by the event. You can't bring on any co-host that we don't already know about, because whatever your co-hosts do on a level, it's going to reflect back on us.
And we have had people reach out to us in the past about like a person that they have had issues with popping up randomly during a stream, and then they feel uncomfortable. And I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. Or because I've been put in that situation before. We've talked about it. I had to host a stream before where someone that was on the panel was a person that I have problems with, or they have problems with me. It's a hot mess. It's uncomfortable. Everybody can tell. It's awful.
Yeah.
So we just like to have everybody know what they're getting into going ahead of time. And it's just better for everybody all around. Also, there are a very, very few people who are blacklisted from the event for things that they have done in the past. So I've never had them apply for anything since then after they were called out for their shenanigans. But if they did, I would have to very politely send them a message and tell them to go find a field to sit in. Anywho, 3-hour blocks should be at minimum 90 minutes of sprinting, which is about half of the time. And I'm suggesting a 10 to 15 minute break between streams. So it won't be a full 3-hour block. It'll be 2 hours and 45 minutes, 2 hours and 50 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You guys know how to do things. You're not dumb. We've all been here. This is our idealized schedule. So if you'll follow me, we're starting on Friday at 6 o'clock. There's nothing here, but that's when Sam and I will be hosting
when Jess gets off work.
Jess runs home from work and says, "Hi, everybody. It's time for the write-a-thon." And then we do things. And then there will be 2 sprints, and then it will be our 4-hour overnight break. The overnight break is happening from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, those are the hours that when I've looked back over the past few years,
they're the hardest ones to get participants for. They're the hardest ones to find people to host.
Yeah. And then their views will be like 2 people. And I don't want anybody to have to stream to 2 people. I really don't. Like, that is.
And as okay with doing it as I am, we have gotten several complaints that I get stuck in those spots sometimes.
Yes. Sam is the one who gets stuck in the middle of the night filling in spots because no one else wants them. And then And then I stay awake the whole weekend because I'm stressed, because I'm like, what's going to happen while I'm asleep? What if something happens that's bad and I'm not there to fix it? So this is a guaranteed 4 hours that I get to sleep and not have fear. It's great. And so then Saturday morning, we're going to start off at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to do 2 sprints, and then there'll be break 1. Break 1 will be me hanging out I don't know if I'll do double like here I am right now on my channel and Storytellers Hearth, or if I'll just do Storytellers Hearth. I don't know. Who knows? I might just do my channel. I don't know the answer to this
It'd be
question. I've
me,
got a
you,
month
and
to
the
figure it out.
Storytellers Hearth. It's our breakout.
We're gonna break. Anywho, and it'll just be like a hangout, a chat. How's everybody doing? This you can take that time to like get your food if you want to. It again, the time frame is geared more towards people on the easternish coast of North America, and also the British English area.
We are on the East Coast. We're not sorry about it. It's our event.
Yeah, you know,
We
it's good for
we
us to
wish
be
we could be more accommodating, but this is what we can do.
This is what we've got.
Yeah.
Anywho, then there'll be 2 more sprints and then another break at 6 p.m., which again will be me going, hey guys, how's everybody doing? And then 2 more sprints, and then we're going to go to bed. And then in the next morning at 5 o'clock, we're going to get up and we're going to do it again. 2 sprints, have a break, do 2 more sprints. I should change these to streams. They're not sprints, they're streams. You guys know what I mean. All these words are so interchangeable, and then it just becomes a hot mess. Anyway, yes. And then we'll be done. At 6 p.m., we'll be doing a closing chat. So we did one at Friday at 6. And as everybody knows, Julie streams every Sunday at 8 p.m. So after you hang out with us and take a break, you can just jump to Julie's channel and get some extra writing in. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's what happens. East Coast supremacy, which Sam is against, which is fine.
Jess and I have tried a various number of ways to try to be more accommodating, and like we've gotten so overstressed by it that's part of why we didn't have a March this year, is because we just needed to take a step back, de-stress, and then consider how we were going to move forward so that we are also not super stressed. And so that's why we're streamlining a lot of things. It's not going to take as long to do the setup as it used to, and we're just not doing the whole overnight and everything. So unfortunately, like part of us going 24 hours was to try to accommodate everybody, but low, those are low watch hours, low participation hours and stuff. So
it's a mess. It's fine. Jessica says we need sleep. She's not wrong. Sam sometimes needs sleep. Not always, but sometimes.
Occasionally.
Anna likes the new format. We'll take it. I figured 5 a.m. was a good start time because that was when I started having like my European people being like, I want to host those sprints because that's first thing in the morning for me. And I'm like, I got you. So I figured that was a good time to start. And we're really only losing 4 hours a night.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the hours that I was like struggling to find people to host for. So absolutely perfect timing because I will be pet sitting and I have a house to myself.
Yes.
Big fan of the timeline shift. We also are a big fan of the timeline shift, honestly.
I will say, if anybody else's brain, because you're so used to the other schedules, you keep looking at this and you just fill in those 4 hours with like, okay, so sprint 2 starts at 12 and then sprint 3 starts at 1. You are not alone. My brain keeps doing that. It's going to take me a while to adjust.
Yeah, Sam, when I first sent her this like 3 months ago, she was like, I don't understand. How are these only 3? I'm like, Sam, look at the clock on the side. And she was like, oh, this makes sense now. Okay.
I was like, why isn't there a break after 2? Shouldn't there be a break every 2 sprints? If not, maybe there should be a break every 3. And then she was like, Sam, there's 4 hours in between 2 and 3. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, there's a giant break, actually. Enough time for 4 hours of sleep, but to get back and to get busy.
I have looked at so many variations of schedules you have made over the years. It always takes me a moment.
Listen, Sometimes I love them in the moment. Like, I think it's the best schedule I've ever made. And then 2 months later, when we're like going back to like actually set things up, there's like 3 of them in my drafts. And I'm like, which one of these was the one that we decided that we liked?
Let me tell you, if it's nowhere near close to the event, sometimes I'll just look over it and be like, yeah, sounds good, Jess. And then when we get closer and she's like, well, what did you think of it? Because she'll always ask my opinion again. And I'd be like, okay, this is the one I have to look at.
I actually have to pay because I start planning the minute we close out from October. I start planning the next one. The minute.
Yes.
Because I have problems. But I just get like 2 weeks where I get a whole bunch of stuff done and I don't do anything for like 3 months. and then it's like coming back around again and I'm like, oh crap, what do I have done? So it's fine. What else we got in here? Oh, thank you. Any questions? Ta-da!
Just so chat knows, she made this and I looked through it twice to make sure that everything was okay. I should have caught the sprint stream thing, but you know, dyslexic problems.
It all works. It's the same word. I just like that it goes, thank you.
Animated, very nice.
I did a great job.
Just chat. Have any questions, comments, concerns?
Can I have a raise?
Yes, I will give you a 300% raise.
See, my animation is cute. Here's, could do this one. I have problems.
You're good.
I think everybody's aware. I can get rid of Sam. Haha.
Rude.
Could do this. Oh, you're gone again. Oh, there you are.
She's bullying me. Trying to get rid of me.
She's bullying me.
Remember, if you try to get rid of me, you have to do this by yourself.
I mean,
which you're getting to a point where that's not the threat it used to be, but
right now I'm just like, I'll just downscale again. Then what are you gonna do? Nothing. Hold on, wait.
cry in my corner with mushrooms and sorrow.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Stop it.
Well, it doth not seem as if anyone has questions, or it's lagging majorly.
There we go. Comments, questions, concerns. That's what I wanted while I'm over here so I can get you guys information. Also, the reason why you can't have a co-host availability sheet yet is because I haven't made one.
That's fine. We'll post it when we got it.
Oh gosh. It's fine. Hopefully I'll be able to attend some of it. Can't get that weekend off because I already have weekend off after off for AWC, but she'll be able to make some of the morning ones. Excellent.
Oh, and totally fair.
Yes, absolutely. Where is the thing that I wanted to be like you? Did you hear that? Okay. October feedback form, June feedback form, host application. Oh, because it's not a form, it's a sheet, dummy. That's why you can't find it, because it doesn't exist. The limit does not exist. June 2024.
Sorry, my boss is texting.
This is where we end up at the end of it is just me trying to figure out what the crap I'm doing. This is what we were doing for the 10 minutes before we went live. Me over here talking to myself going, no, it's not this one. Is it this one?
See, because if I talk to her, I will distract her. And then she'll have to start over.
Which is when you said the thing about CB and then I forgot, but then I remembered because I took it in. I just hadn't processed it yet. And then I asked a question and I processed the thing. And I was like, oh, you know the answer to this. Oh, what if I change this to owned by me, and then it'll be a lot less things in here? Who'd have thunk? Host
Should
availability.
we make a
Schedule.
Google Drive with the Storytellers Hearth and just put the Storytellers Hearth things in there?
I mean, we can, but it's more fun to just send them to you and make you look at them.
You should do that anyway. I hate navigating the Google Drive. I'm just saying it'll make it cleaner.
I also don't like the goggle, but I will deal with that later. Also, I don't want this. I want the other thing with the thing with the thing and the thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am going to tell you all that you should go into the chat. Nope, into the description box down below where the Discord is. And in Discord, you will find the host availability sheet. If you have hosted 3 times or more, you do not need to fill out a form. You can just go in and put in your availability. There's instructions on how to do that. I could show you. I mean, I might as well. We're here. Stop that screen. Start this screen. No? Yes. This one. I'm telling you guys, I am a mess. She's a giant wreck. Hope you are okay with that. Do 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 do.
I'm not. Then what are you gonna do?
Oh well, I don't really care. Anywho, it's very tiny. Where's the thing that makes things bigger? There's the thing that makes things bigger. Okay. Basically, it's very easy.
This is how big I need to have it when I have a migraine.
Hold on, wait. This is the stream number. Stream number, and the date and the time in Eastern Daylight Time. And then you put your name up here, and then you put an X wherever you're available to host. It's that easy. The co-host availability form will look exactly like this, but it'll say co-host availability at the top. And it will have one extra row in it that will tell you who is hosting that stream. So you can go ahead and fill out your co-host availability for like whatever time slots you're available for to co-host. And then as the hosts are notified and being put in, then you can, if you don't want to host with somebody, you could take yourself out. That's fine. Or you can wait until hosts are put in, which will just be like a week and a half from now because I did everything in a very short time frame because I am behind.
It's not on the Discord yet.
It will be like 5 minutes after we're done, and I will put it in the announcements and I will at everybody.
You can put mine in right now, Jess. You already know it.
Sam is available for everything. Just put Sam, and then you put a capital, and then you do X, X, X. Two X's? Sam's got X's. See, look, now we know what Sam's available for. It's fine. Yeah, so there'll be a co-host availability, a host availability, and a host application form. If you have questions, please ask us. I feel like I've done this so many times that I don't know what to tell people anymore, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I've said all of these things so many times over the years that I've just forgotten what I'm supposed to say, or that I haven't already said it.
That's why we do have a checklist that I have.
We do have a checklist, but I changed so much that the checklist doesn't always work for what we're doing.
But it's still a good reference to double check.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a hot mess. Stop. A mess. And a blonde now, so even better. You're doing a great job, Katie.
I concur with both these statements.
Anywho, anybody have any final questions? Sam, you have any other comments, questions, or concerns other than the fact that I'm a hot mess and people love me?
For a host, we do ask that you have a Discord and that you use the Discord because it makes it easier for us to deliver information to all of the hosts at once. Co-host, as long as you can communicate with your host, doesn't really matter to us how you're communicating. If you are a host and you cannot use Discord for some reason, just let us know and we will work with you with whatever you need, because we know that Discord isn't always the most disability friendly. So
What?
do you mean what?
I don't know. It just sounds like fun. But yeah, give me like 10 minutes and I'll have links for everything in Discord.
Yes.
Maybe 15, but 10 minutes.
By 30 minutes, everything should be there.
Yes. 2 things are done, so I just have to link them. The other thing, I'm going to have to do some work. It's fine. Anything else? I'm going to hit the button if you have nothing else.
Nope, I got nothing else. We hope to see y'all at the event. Bye.
Bye.
Filled with emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm pulling you closer to me. You're finding it harder to breathe. The magic is